Hello, my friends. Your torment and endless suffering has helped me go stronger. To reunite my brothers once again to open the portal from here, the Netherrealm, to your world. To unleash darkness and chaos upon all mankind. We have grown stronger by passing these tales of madness on to you. Not only will we feast on your souls, but we will unleash hell on Earth. Season 2 of Into the Abyss and Morbid Morsals will be seeking new, unfortunate souls to torment. New chapters of fear, tales of the unbelievable, and more skin-peeling episodes. Perhaps a guest narrator who happens to be trapped here in the caverns of the abyss. Or maybe a new victim from what you humans call podcasts. Remember, your dark thoughts lead you to me. I won't have to find you. It will be you that seeks me out. This morbid morsel is called Madame Seraphine.
In the heart of Louisiana, there lies a small and mysterious town called LaBlanc Bayou. The humid air of Louisiana pressed down as Henry stood behind the counter of his old gas station and convenience store. It had been a long, quiet summer. His daughter, Emma, was the light of his life, a curious, playful 8-year-old who spent her days running barefoot in the field beside the station. He could always hear her laugh through the open window, like the sweet sound of wind chimes on a hot day. But that laughter was silenced one night by some reckless out-of-towners. A beat-up car, speeding down the old highway, didn't see her until it was too late. The sound of screeching tires and Emma's sudden scream echoed in Henry's mind, long after the car sped off, its taillights fading into the swampy mist. Emma's lifeless body lay broken, her small hand still clutching the wildflowers she had been picking. Henry's grief quickly turned to rage. The police said it was an accident, just some careless travelers passing through. But to Henry, it felt like murder. No one would pay for her death. No one cared. Consumed by his need for revenge, Henry turned to the only source of power he had ever heard of, the Swamp Witch. She was a legend whispered among the locals, feared for her ancient magic and the dark deals she made with those irate enough to seek her. Journal entry 1. October 15th, 2023. The streets were lined with dilapidated houses, their windows boarded up, as if to keep out the secrets that lurked within. I had heard rumors of a voodoo witch who possessed immense power and was rumored to grant dark desires. Determined to seek her guidance, I navigated through the shadows, my heart pounding with both excitement and trepidation. Journal entry 2. October 17th, 2023. One evening, with the sun sinking behind the moss-draped trees, Henry left the gas station and ventured deep into the bayou. The swamp was alive with the croaks of frogs and the hum of insects, the air thick with decay and something darker, something alive. He waded through murky water, pushing past hanging vines and slick roots until he found her hut, hidden in the shadows of the cypress trees. I stumbled upon a hidden hut nestled deep within the swamp. The air was heavy with incense, and the shelves were filled with jars of strange herbs and potions. The voodoo witch, Madame Seraphine, greeted me with a knowing smile. Her eyes were filled with ancient wisdom, as if she had witnessed countless horrors throughout the ages. The swamp witch, an old woman with skin like cracked leather and eyes like black marbles, was waiting. She spoke in a voice that seemed to come from the depths of the bayou itself, low and crawling. "I know why you're here, Henry," she said. "You want revenge." He nodded, his throat tight with grief and anger. "I want the ones who killed my Emma to pay." Madame Seraphine listened intently to my story, her voice a soothing melody laced with darkness. She promised me the power to exact revenge on those who had wronged me. In exchange, she insisted on a blood pact, ensuring my unwavering loyalty to the dark arts. Desperate and consumed by rage, I agreed. The witch smiled, a slow, terrible grin that revealed yellowed teeth. "There is a way, but you must understand revenge comes with a price, a blood oath." Henry didn't hesitate. He was ready to give whatever it took. The witch led him to the edge of the swamp, where she drew strange symbols in the mud. She pricked his finger with a hone needle and let his eye drip into the water. "Nen," she whispered words in a language Henry didn't understand. Words that made the air grow colder, the shadows deeper. "You are bound to me now," she said. "Your revenge will come, but it will not end until a greater blood debt is paid." Journal Entry 3, October 20th, 2023. Under the guidance of Madame Seraphine, I delved deep into the forbidden rituals of voodoo. She taught me the ancient incantations and the secrets of black magic. Each night, I found myself performing gruesome rites, sacrificing small animals and chanting in a language I barely understood. The lines between good and evil blurred, and I could feel darkness seeping into my soul. Journal Entry 4, October 25th, 2023. The night of reckoning has arrived. Madame Seraphine led me to a hotel room where the travelers were that had murdered and robbed me of my Emma, with a heart invoking the powers of darkness. As if summoned by my dark desires, a shadowy figure emerged from the depths of a hotel room. It was a grotesque creature, a manifestation of swamp and evil itself. With a flick of its clawed hand, it tore through those bastards, their screams echoing through the night. But instead of feeling satisfaction, I was consumed by terror. What had I become? Their bodies were twisted and mangled, as if something the swamp had reached out and torn them apart. Henry should have felt satisfied, but instead he felt hollow, empty. As the days passed, strange things began to happen. The swamp seemed closer, darker, creeping toward his gas station. At night, Henry would hear whispers outside his window, voices calling his name.
Henry,
The air around him grew thick
Henry,
and cold.
we're coming for you.
Journal Entry 5, October 31st, 2023. The town lies in ruins, its people living in fear and despair. The voodoo witch, Madame Seraphine, revealed her true intentions. She had used me as a vessel to unleash chaos upon the world. The darkness that now resided within me was too powerful to control. I am a monster, a harbinger of destruction. Haunted by guilt and regret, I write this final entry. I must find a way to end this nightmare, to rid the world of the darkness that now dwells within me. I can only hope that my death will bring an end to the horrors that were unleashed upon LaBlanc. Then one night, as he sat alone in his store, he saw his Emma. She stood at the edge of the swamp, her small figure barely visible in the fog. But when she turned toward him, her eyes were black, hollow pits, and her mouth twisted in an unnatural way. Twisted vines and swamp marsh were intertwined in her arms and face. "You've paid the price, Daddy," she whispered, her voice not her own. "Now it's your turn." The swamp was claiming its due. In his blind rage, Henry had bound himself to the darkness, and now it wanted more than just his blood. It wanted his soul. As the shadows closed in around him, Henry realized, too late, that vengeance had come at a far greater cost than he had ever imagined. The swamp witch's grin lingered in his mind as the waters rose to claim him, and the gas station, once filled with the laughter of his daughter, was swallowed by the bayou's dark embrace. The journal, stained with tears and blood, remains a chilling testament to the consequences of seeking revenge through the twisted path of black magic. The LaBlanc Bayou, forever scarred by the choices made in its name, serves as a grim reminder of the dangers that lie within the realm of the forbidden and black voodoo magic. Everything has a price. When it comes to loss, despair, and desperation, you'd do anything to seek that revenge, to right what was wronged. But when you open a door to darkness and seek an eye for an eye, that same darkness will consume you, and the swamp will embrace you.
What did you think about that terrifying tale?
What the hell do you want from me?
To enjoy your endless suffering and pain until there is nothing left of you and you are swallowed by the abyss.
No, stay back. As the caverns of the abyss takes you, I patiently await the next mortal that finds their way here to me. Your dark thoughts always lead you to me. So, my friends, until next time, I look forward to tasting your fear. Hello, my friends. I am the Shadow, and you have stepped into the abyss.
Into the Abyss has been a Darkshogun production in association with Twisted Souls Media. Hi, I'm Troy Bursch, creator and producer of the short horror story audio podcast Into the Abyss. If you like what you're hearing so far, please consider leaving me a 5-star rating and review wherever you can. This helps get my show out there to listeners just like you. Also, like, subscribe, download, and hit the notification bell. That way you'll get a heads up every time a new episode drops. Thanks to everyone who listened so far, and I'll have my information in the show notes. Thanks. If you'd like to support the show, you can go to buymeacoffee.com/theshadowdweller73. This is a one-time donation and will be greatly appreciated. Any donations that I receive will go directly to the show, better equipment, and to put out the best product out there for you guys to enjoy. So that's buymeacoffee.com/theshadowdweller73. And anything helps. Thanks, guys.
I have the Q&A feature on Spotify as well. Drop me a comment or ask a question and I'll definitely respond. Thanks again for listening and downloading. Keep sharing the show, either through social media or with your friends or family.
Follow me on Facebook or Instagram. Facebook is into_the_abyss_podcast. Instagram is into_the_abyss_podcast. Or go ahead and shoot me an email. Troy@intotheabysspodcast73.com. Check out my new website, intotheabysspodcast.godaddysite.com. It's going to be about what the podcast is about, who the Shadow Dweller is, have episode and show art, Behind the Shadows blogs, direct episode links to listen to. Also, check out some dope stickers in the merch store. Show some suffering support by repping your favorite host, the Shadow Dweller.